Hey, what's going on YouTube? And Ars here with another episode of Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. We're going to be continuing on with our Bounty Hunter storyline. This is a light side character, and if you remember the previous video, we found out that Jory and Brayden have been killed by Taro Blood. I'm sorry, his accomplice. Taro was innocently unaware of what was going on. So we are out for revenge. We're looking for a way forward with this whole great hunt deal. And first quest, kill 2 street captains. Fairly easy to do. Now, in the last video, we did gain a new ability, Rocket Punch. It engages the jetpack, allowing you to basically do a melee attack for a pretty hefty amount of damage. You see that rocket? 62 to 63. This one does 95 to 100. So this is good for when enemies are up close. You can see pretty much just walking up and one-shotting them with a super rocket-based uppercut. Now, I'm going to tell you another cool thing that you can do with rockets. I'm trying to focus on rockets a lot because it's an ability that has so many uses and you get it early on. I love it. So, another thing you could do is you can use it to move mobs around. So you see how these 2 mobs are kind of far apart, but maybe you've got an ability, such as the thing where you jetpack up and kind of rain hell from above, but mobs are kind of spread out. So what you can do is come over here, shoot a rocket, knock this guy over back towards his friend, and now they're a little bit closer. So you can use this as kind of a single mob control unit. Ability, whatever you want to call it. But either way, stuff like that I think is just really cool. I'm hoping you guys can kind of take advantage of things that we're learning as we go with this character. Now, with both of the street captains killed, we're going to be heading back to Mako and figure out our next move. So on the way to turn this back in to actually Nimro the Hutt, I misspoke when I said Mako earlier, I decided to go ahead and train. I figured I would bring you guys along for that so you could see what new awesome abilities we gain access to. Unload deals 58 to 73 damage every second. Looks like it lasts for 3 seconds total.
Good hunting out there.
Quite a nice ability indeed. So now we're going to be making our way towards Nimro the Hutt's palace, which is located just over this hill and to the left. You can see the entrance right there on the minimap. And if anybody ever needs help running around here, you can simply press M and you'll have access to your map and you can see where you are with the little radar pinging type thing and all the flight paths, etc.
All vehicles leave on time.
So we'll open up that one. Alright, cool. And of course there's the codex entry for Nimro's Palace. And as we enter, we do have quite a large entry room. And there's a little bit of a walk to him, but I figured I would still show you guys around, at least let you see the lay of the land. So far, I mean, you guys have know already, this isn't my first bounty hunter. This is a class that I would highly suggest for people who enjoy both light side and dark side leveling. I've had so much fun with it. I think this is my 3rd class that I'm going to be leveling up. Bounty Hunter, that is. But let me close that up there. Sorry, Guild. I joined Husketeers to hang out with my good friend Husky Starcraft, but I find that chatting during a video kind of works against the whole theme of maintaining an entertaining environment.
Look, boss, little tiny man come to beg for mighty Nimro's attention. Ituramo upanjoraliba istimbo. Rondikapa yotopa upanda baka mursanita.
I'm honored to be in your presence, Great Hutt.
Kilikali koka. Chiliska tananga ine chaicho ronchika. Uklinoga. Chesko Bakunda Kriska Takaya Oska.
Mako may have exaggerated the odd detail.
Ninga kituita, nimo tanuf ayola, tankwe kuta. O walamanga, tus walama, tablota wijawa.
If there's money in it, I'll take any target.
Unaguta ni michawa wemu. Putura musta, wo brani tampio, tupushi wampa. Boka, Italia stekula, woska kwapo duta.
Head on floor. Got it.
Sayantumbi no avatikuna. Chino nintindogi. Be careful, little bounty hunter. Hutt's Bane once blasted into other palace, killed pile of captains, murdered a mighty Hutt.
Yeah, I think we could take care of that. I mean, I wouldn't imagine that if you take out the captains, taking out a Hutt would be that difficult. I mean, look at him. He just sits there. That's what they do. Once they've acquired their vast wealth, they just sit around and be awesome. So we're going to head out now and look for Hutt's Bane. Let's see if we can review this quest log. Willing to review sponsorship, but we got to get our hands dirty. Alright, cool. Oh, look at that. Hello, sir.
You? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, saved, of course. Nemro the Bounteous takes me from the swamp, yes? He gives me a new name, new job. He makes me Morsel, the administrator. Nemro orders me to keep work camp enforcers in line, but they hired to bully Evil Kai. They laugh at me.
Have you thought about changing your name?
You tell people your name is Morsel and expect them to respect you?
Nemro didn't think it was funny. There was ceremony and everything. But those work camp enforcers respect nothing. Go to work camp, wave your gun in Chief Enforcer's face, make him see Morsel know when to laugh at. And I have stack of credits for you.
This had better be a tall stack. I love how there's a Wookiee just sitting here with a completely disassembled droid. Oh! He should have employed the new strategy. Letting the Wookiee win. Heyo! So let's leave now. I had to do it, man. There's got to be like one per video. One per video. So we're going to head out. And like I said before, if you guys want to hop on this server and join the guild is Husketeers. I'm hanging out with my good friend Husky Starcraft. This is on server Hyperspace Cannon. And we're going to head out and go basically to the right. We're going to be traveling a little ways. You can see we are heading out in this direction here. So I'm going to go to the gates. Actually, let's see. I probably can't fast travel. I think, yeah, no, we can't. So basically, if you go over here to this undiscovered speeder and right-click it, you'll then be able to access that. Very simple, MMO 101. But still, some people might not know that, so I figured I would drop that little knowledge bomb on you. So as far as tips for using unload is concerned, really not a lot. This is basically just an auto attack that you're going to want to use whenever you have time to commit to a little bit more damage. It does actually, I think, freeze you in place when you're doing it. I'll need to test that and make sure before I stand by it, but let's actually, yeah, let's find out. Oh, bind point. This is that icon I was talking about. So you'll see that disappear. And also, let's acquire this flight point. Alright, let's find a mob. Can we move while using this ability? No. No, you cannot. So this is a good ability to use when you are okay to be stationary for a couple seconds and you want to be doing a little bit of extra damage. Not something you want to use if you're doing like an instance and you got to be on the move or whatever. For that, I would suggest rapid shots here, which is your auto attack. I'm sorry, not auto attack. It takes place of an auto attack. Manual attack that doesn't use resources. That's more like it. So walking through the swamps, you'll see that there are a lot of mobs littered about. And I'm going to use this here. Just kind of give you an idea of the damage. It is a good bit. I like that ability a lot. I like that uppercut even more. And you'll see our health is kind of low, so we're going to hit this. It's a me, and Ananas is hell. Sorry, I had to do it. Totally awesome. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Came on the late 80s, early 90s-ish time. Kind of a little blur for me back then. I was still very young, but it was such a cool show. And it came on Netflix. I've been watching it. And Mario and Luigi, the guys who acted it, they're kind of creepy. I don't know. I mean, it's hilarious to watch the cartoon part, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. That's probably it. So let's see. The administrator, you, chief enforcer, sir. I have a blaster, and you need to quit making fun of Morsel.
I hear you giving Morsel a hard time. That you don't respect Nemro's authority.
What? Who you... Oh, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Me and the boys were just having some fun. We didn't think... You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Look, it's not that big a deal. Let Morsel do his job, and everything's fine.
All right, no problem, and thanks for not being all hard about it. We won't give Morsel a hard time anymore. Won't even laugh at his name. Swear.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Thank you for that. Oh, all right. Let's select aim, and a couple quests to pick up around here. First one. This guy makes me sad.
Excuse me. Yes, over here. I know. I sound strange. You don't have to say it. 40 years I worked in the factories by the river, breathing the noxious poisons they produced. Made a fair number of credits. But now my lungs are useless. Spines are bent from hard labor. I can't do anything for myself. I gotta ask for help from someone strong, like you.
What's the job?
Before the effects of Hutter's pollution made me an invalid, I set up a pollution treatment system to clean the river. Every extra credit I had went into maintaining that system until the settlers on the river drove me out.
Were the settlers grateful for your help?
It's the vile Huts. They bought off the settlers and spread lies about my work, all to preserve their precious industry. That industry is the cause of all Hutter's problems. The filth, the poison, it comes from their pipes and smokestacks. The river needed only one more treatment to be free of their vile filth. All I'm asking is that you take the last treatment to the river.
Of course I'll take the last treatment.
Excellent. Thank you. This canister contains the purifying chemicals. The filtration system's up at the old muckworks. Good luck.
Poor guy. Okay, now that's over with. Let's go find some more quests. I think there's one in here where we go do things and stuff.
Shoo-hi, stranger. That's Evokai native speak for hello. Don't get a lot of visitors here who aren't backward savages. You come to the work camp looking for laborers?
Tell me about this work camp. Who runs it?
Nobody, really. The Huts gave the Evokai some land to keep them quiet. The catch is, they're expected to work for it. My name's Varsunta, by the way. I deal salvage to the Evokai. Smelly work, but profitable. Most Evokai are decent, though not too bright. Like my little helper here. Say hello, Imat.
Welcome to Varsunta's many treasures. Do you know the Black Death who slaughters my people?
Imat, I keep telling you, not every off-worlder knows the Black Death. Oh, ignore him, stranger. This isn't your problem.
This Black Death, is it a man or a beast?
A man. Man, that's not his real name. Evo-Kai call him that because he wears black when he hunts them.
The Black Death kills my people for sport. Butchers women and children.
He started out hunting hostile Evo-Kai in the swamps, but now he's killing ones from the work camp. Having the time of his life. Keeps their ears and teeth as trophies. If this slaughter keeps up, I might have to get a real job. You know, I'll bet someone like you could convince this guy to quit. I'd sure make it worth your while.
I'll put him out of business.
Fantastic! You just might save my business. You're looking for a vehicle out in the swamps surrounded by security droids. This Black Death guy doesn't like visitors. You'll probably want to do something about his droids before you try talking to him. Good luck.
I will reprogram the droids to all dance to the party rock anthem. Haha, now it's stuck in your head. Owned. Mission accomplished. Alright, so the next part... Actually, this is a twofer. We go down here to kill Hutsbane, or confront him, excuse me. And then find the Black Death speeder, which has a very small area to search in. Then up top, we have a heroic quest. This basically just means it's a group quest. And it's where we put the chemicals into the filter station and clean up the river. So first things first, we're going to be heading down here. I'm going to keep recording because it's such a short path from where we were to where we need to be, which you can see already we have arrived. Ta-da! And we're going to start it off with a punch! And, of course, the obligatory rocket. Now that I've rocketed him, I'm going to rocket his friend back to him. And do another rocket. And finally finish him off with an auto shot. Heat will kind of dissipate before we get to the next group. We'll open up with a number 5 here. Let's see, unload. That's what it's called. Oh man, it is empty. Oh, that's cool. Easier killing time for me. So heat's pretty low. We'll do that. Punches down. Auto attack. Finish him off. I like getting in here close because it saves time, basically. Like, if I could stay all the way out here and fire from afar, and that would be all fine and dandy. But then I have to run all the way up there and loot. And, you know, this is on cooldown. I can fire while I'm running. And now, look, I'm up here. So what is this? This is an Evo-Kai totem. A lore object. This is something that is actually pretty cool. You can find lore objects all around the game. They will let you get a small portion of experience. And also, if you click it fast enough, it'll let you open up the codex. But I will bring this up for you while I'm healing. And show you cool stuff. Here, species, Evo-Kai, planets, persons of note, etc. Again, it's just a fun thing to read. Now, I am 12 of 14 of these Evo-Kai. I'm going to pick up this datapad as well. Announced a bounty. Advanced droid technology for gas mining. Yeah, we'll pick that up for sure. Take you out. Punch. Auto attack. We need one more mob, but you know what? We'll just take all these. And we'll do a rocket to finish you off. Maybe. Yeah. Again, when you are in need of moving around to attack, you can use rocket, you can use rapid shots, you can even use rocket punch. Either one of them. The only one that you can't move and use is unload. So the next part of the quest is going to have us enter into this building. We're going to be presented with a choice. Do we kill Hutsbane? Do we let him live? Maybe he'll pay us the right amount of money to do either.
Nemro found someone with no morals to destroy my village. Are you proud of yourself? Filthy murderer! Will you butcher all the women and children as well?
There's no bounty on them. Just you.
Wait. Perhaps there is another way. The Hutts would slaughter us like criminals, when it is they who have taken what is not theirs.
Yes. This planet was home for Evo-Kai long before the Hutts came.
You are a warrior. You must understand why we fight for our birthright.
Hutts are fat-thieving slugs. No doubt about that.
You see, Huttsbane? Not all outsiders bow before the Hutts. You are here for Huttsbane's head. But Nemro does not know one Evokai from another. Dead warriors' heads all look alike to him.
You would desecrate our dead and give it to this? To an outsider?
You want me to bring Nemro another Evokai head? Clever.
It is the only way to save a warrior who inspires greatness in our people.
No! There is no honor in making deals and butchering our own dead.
Calm yourself, Huttsbane. I fear this outsider will best you if it comes to battle. Today, we must place survival above honor. Outsider, will you take the head of a dead warrior as a substitute?
This is against my better judgment, but I'll do it.
Good. Give me a moment.
Ew.